Hello guys, the 2.5 update actually happened this morning. I actually wanted to react to it live and post it, but I actually slept in for an hour. So that kind of sucks, but it's alright because I still got all the news to show you guys in this video. There's a ton of stuff to go through, so I'm not going to waste any more time. And let's start talking about everything that's coming in 2.5 and even beyond. So the first thing I want to get out of the way are these codes. Make sure you put in all of these codes. Every live stream they give out 3 codes for a total of 300 Parmegens, but they do expire. So I'm going to put all 3 of the codes up on screen just to make sure that I get that out of the way and make sure that you guys get it early just so you guys don't forget. So make sure you pause if you need to. And now we're going to move right on to the next thing because the entire update is called When Sakura Bloom. Now there's a ton of new stuff like story quests, enemies, bosses, banners, events, and even future regions that we're getting. And on top of that, MiHoYo themselves revealed Ayato. So he's basically confirmed to come in 2.6 because every update, they've been releasing the characters on their Twitter for the next update. So we're getting Ayato, and he seems to be a Hydra user, which I'm super glad because we have a lack of Hydra users in this game. He has that Hydra sword in his hand, he has a whole lot of blue on him, he actually looks really nice. So the real question is going to be for you guys, Yaimiko or Ayato now, so... Now on to the next news, we're getting 2 new story quests for Yaimiko and for Raiden Shogun. And I'm assuming in the Raiden Shogun story quest, we're actually fighting a new Raiden boss. She looks so cool, she has tons of arms, giant hands beneath her, she has a giant sword with a giant arm, and she even has a whole new outfit. I hope that we get that outfit for Raiden eventually, because that outfit looks actually amazing. So hopefully this will be actually a hard boss with some cool mechanics, because some bosses kind of lack mechanics in this game, so I kind of hope that they add more mechanic based bosses. And then of course Yayamiko has been revealed, her whole entire kit, all abilities were shown off, and she looks so much fun. She can place like little lightning stilettos as she dashes, and then she has a cool burst animation that lets down a whole lot of lightning, and I think they said it also explodes the stilettos that were already on the ground. And they also said that the lightning dealt will be based off of elemental mastery, which is actually really cool to see different people start using different artifact stats, so you don't have to go for the same old all the time, so it makes it a little bit easier to farm for artifacts. And then along with Yaimiko, we are getting a new 5-star catalyst, Kagura's Verity. I really hope that this catalyst is good for all catalyst users, because I really wanted a new 5-star weapon for catalyst users, because the 5-star weapon choices for catalyst users are kind of trash. So if this is really good for DPSs, I'm gonna be so excited. But since Yaimiko does seem to scale off of Elemental Mastery, I am kind of worried that it's going to have an Elemental Mastery substat, and it's going to start becoming kind of less viable for main DPS Catalyst users, especially mining Wong. So I'm just going to have to wait and see what happens with that weapon. Next up on the list are the banners for 2.5. We are actually getting Yaimiko banner, of course, and then we're getting a Raiden rerun and a Kokomi rerun. I am happy that it's happening, but I really wanted Kazuha to come back. I've been saving so many Parmegens in preparation for Kazuha, and he's still not here. This is gonna suck for me. But I am probably gonna roll on Yaimiko if I think she's fun, so we're gonna stick and see if I wanna. But that kinda sucks for me, but for a lot of people who miss Kokomi or miss Raiden, here's your chance to get those characters. We're also getting new enemies and new Akanomiya story. There seems to be a lot going on with Akanomiya now, because we were even pulling up on the Power Abyss Lecture that we've seen before again. I don't know what's going on with these new enemies, but they do look pretty cool. They're both like super armored, and one seems to be Pyro and one seems to be Hydro. So that is pretty interesting, but from the video it seems like they attack super slowly, so it should be pretty easy to dodge. Now let's talk about events, because there are actually a good amount of events coming to Genshin Impact, some new and some reruns. So the first event they talked about is actually a new event in Akanomiya, where we get a new 4-star catalyst for free. And that pretty much means we're also going to be able to max refine it through this event as well. Now I hope this catalyst is also going to be useful for main DPS catalyst users, but it does kind of have a Kokomi vibe, so it might be good just for Kokomi, but we'll see. We don't know anything about the stats or anything, I'm just making assumptions. And you can also see from the page that we can get a kind of insight through this event too, so make sure you guys do this event if you want to crown any abilities on your team. Now the next event, Divine Ingenuity, is basically Mario Maker in Genshin Impact. Basically you have to do set domains and complete them and get as many coins as you can, and then you can go ahead and make your own domains and then publish them to the public. You know, a lot of people are going to be making super hard challenges, and I'm going to make sure to do a video on all those hard challenges, because I think that'd be pretty fun and entertaining for me to do. And for this event, we also get our usual Parma gems, talent up materials, Mora, artifact XP, you get the idea. And then we're actually going to become a bartender at Deluxe Bar, which is pretty interesting. They said it's going to be a more casual event. Basically, you're just making some drinks. There's nothing much else to it, but it does have a pretty cool banner that looks honestly pretty alright. So if you do think that banner looks nice, then you might want to go for this event. And then they even showcased the Chasm for 2.6 with some screenshots as well. That was kind of out of the blue because near the end of the live stream, they're like, oh yeah, you can also explore a new area in 2.6. Say, wah! And then they just showcased some screenshots of the chasm. So this first screenshot seems to be the landscape of the chasm with like all mining gear with red leaves and stuff. It honestly looks pretty nice, which of course all of the art is pretty nice. So that is that screenshot right there. And then they also showcase this little enemy that we're getting in the chasm, this mechanical worm thing. I have no idea what it is. So I hope it looks pretty cool in game. And then soon enough, we'll see some more enemies and some more stuff about the chasm on the next Genshin 2.6 livestream. And it's actually called the Ruined Serpent. So get ready because the chasm is coming in the next update, which is really exciting. People thought it was going to come way later, but it's actually pretty earlier than we thought. And yeah, that is basically all for the 2.5 live stream. So yeah, it seems like a pretty good patch. New stuff with Okonomiya storylines, new storylines with Raiden and Yaimiko, new character Yaimiko, Chasm sneak peeks, Ayato sneak peeks. It's actually just crazy. So save up your Parma gems if you're wishing for Raiden, Kokomi, or Yaimiko, because I'll see if I am. I already have Raiden, I don't really want Kokomi, but I'll see if I want Yaimiko. And I'm just hoping Kazuha will come in the 2.6 livestream, because I just want a Wolfworm so badly. Well anyway guys, that's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.